doctors and nurses were huddled around the radio. And I, of course, was talking about some of the things I felt that could be done to encourage others in a time of need. To this day, I truly believe that one of the greatest things we can do for another person is give of ourselves, and by doing so, give encouragement and give hope. Sometimes that's all a person needs to motivate them on their journey. On Christmas Eve, when my visiting family and friends walked past the nursing station that night, they were told to call before coming in the next morning because I wasn't expected to make it through the night. But I did. To my amazement, that support that I had received from such a vast network of family, friends, and committed health professionals became the very life force that had energized and propelled me forward on my journey to wellness and recovery. And I learned that because my friends and family believed in me, I was able to better believe in myself. And I know that that's what made my spirit rally to see me through the most challenging times, and I've never looked back. My story is but one of thousands. The complexity of issues and psychosocial needs that arise for us along the cancer journey are as varied and unique as those who experience them. A woman may be going through as a result of cancer, like fatigue, family responsibilities, anxiety, work or employment-related concerns and issues, finances, insurance, body image, intimacy, sexuality, our relationships with loved ones and society at large, and in general, simply learning to cope and thrive in our new reality. Since the launch of Look Good, Feel Better almost 2 decades ago, we've learned a great deal about the psychosocial impact of cancer from those 110,000 women who've benefited by participating in our workshops. And I can tell you firsthand that these issues have a lifelong impact on our emotional, psychological, social, and spiritual lives, not to mention our functional well-being and overall quality of life. This spring, the CCTFA Foundation commissioned a survey of over 800 women who'd been diagnosed with cancer. In the next few months, we're going to be sharing this report called Lives Affected by Cancer, 800 Women Speak. And the report will reveal how women with cancer are forced to deal with waves of impact as they encounter an onslaught of social and emotional challenges. It shows us how those psychological needs are often overlooked as cancer forces the physical care of the disease to the forefront. My own experience with cancer parallels in many ways the key findings in this landmark report. For me, the report reinforces the tremendous ability that we as women have for being determined to be positive, even through the most challenging of times. After the very best in medical care and attention, I attribute my own triumph over cancer largely to my determination to remain as positive as I could throughout the journey, optimistic that somehow things would get better. Each woman's cancer experience is as intense and unique as she is, but the need for women to connect, to talk, and to confide, with access to peer support, is reinforced through this report consistently, as is their request to find their new normal. Time and again, the women in our survey told us they needed support for their whole self, mind, body, and spirit, not just for the treatment of cancer, but for their whole selves. Women want to harness the resources that are available to them and move their lives forward in a positive direction. They also want to surround themselves with people, resources, and support that can focus on the possibility and the return to one's individual definition of normal life. It's my personal hope that through our report, society will be more informed and better equipped to help women with cancer in their own lives and in their own communities. And in that regard, as a caring community, we simply cannot let women with cancer face the disease alone. And that's why I'm really pleased to be here to tell you today we're launching a new program called Facing Cancer Together. I'm especially pleased to tell you that Shoppers Drug Mart has made a generous financial commitment to us to help launch a new online community, facingcancer.ca. So I stand here today to ask each of you if you would consider and be willing to share the power of your digital voice to help us spread the news about facingcancer.ca. By blogging and tweeting about facingcancer.ca, people with cancer and those who support them will know that there's a new place where they can go to share, confide, and connect.